Welcome back. I'm joined by Tabitha and Stacy to talk about an ongoing campaign with CASA. Thank y'all so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Yes. So let's start with, what is the 30 and 3 campaign?
Yes, so the 30 and 3 campaign is a campaign that we launched off back in July of this year, asking for at least 30 trusted community members to become a volunteer for a child in foster care. Stacey will talk a little bit about the counties that we serve and all of those good things, but our volunteers are trained and supported by our CASA staff members. Our volunteers do not have any type of backgrounds in this field, and they become a volunteer for a child that has experienced some uncertainties in their lives, some changes, and they walk the journey of the foster care system with the child. Wow. So our campaign is a campaign that is getting ready to end. We have a little less than a month to recruit the last of our 2022 volunteers. Okay. These children are in the foster care system and they need a person. They need someone to be by their side during this trying time.
That's right. Let's talk about the counties, the area that you serve.
CASA of the South Plains serves 6 counties in the South Plains. So we serve Lubbock, but we also serve children in Hale, Hockley, Yoakum, Cochran, and Terry. So in those 6 counties, there's more than 1,250 children right now in the foster care system. 100% of the children that our volunteers are advocating for have been removed from their homes because they've experienced some sort of abuse or neglect. And so, like Tabitha said, our volunteers are coming into a very chaotic, scary, unknown season for these children, and they're helping them know that they're not alone, that their tomorrows are going to be certain, and they're ultimately going to be back home with their family if that's a safe and viable option, and if not, we're with them until we find an adoptive family. Right. So these children can get back to a little semblance of normalcy and a regular childhood that they deserve.
How important is it that CASA reaches this goal, this campaign?
It's imperative. We're in a situation where we're only serving about 40% of the children in the South Plains. So last year we were able to serve about 500 children. That means there's over 700 children right now that will go to bed tonight without the gift of a CASA volunteer, and they don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. They could be snatched from where they are and put in another placement, which means there's a potential to go to another school, have to make a new friend group, figure out the lesson plan, all the things. So the volunteers are there because the child desperately needs someone to stand with them and help them navigate the journey that Tabitha mentioned.
Stability. So Stacy and Tabitha, with your experience, how does this impact the volunteers when they get to have that relationship?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked that. We hear over and over from our volunteers that they signed up because they heard a need for these children, but yet they're actually feeling more impacted than the impact they're giving these children, because it's more rewarding than they ever anticipated or expected or even thought that they could get through. We've started a new social media campaign, and we're talking to volunteers regularly, and they're all saying the same thing, that they're impacted more than they think they're helping the children.
It's usually like that. Tell us where our viewers can get more information.
You can go to our website at casaofthesouthplains.org. We have a CASA 101 information session next Thursday that you can join, and it's no commitment. You can come and hear all about what it looks like to be a CASA advocate.
Awesome. Stacy, Tabitha, thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more after the break.